Sick.
Hello.
Hello. Us when the November has begun, and now it is cold outside.
Us when the cold temperatures.
Opinions
Let's go.
opinions on seasons.
Seasons?
Yeah. What are you guys' favorite seasons?
Nice segue. Huge segue.
Nice
This is a
segue.
true podcaster at heart. On God.
Okay. Okay. Do you
Um,
like cold season, or do you like hot
Yes.
season? Okay.
There's a reason I want to go up north, right?
Right.
I know I'm
So-
Australian. Oh, I like warm temperatures, but cold temperatures are just better.
So is your favorite season winter, or is it like?
Yeah, by far.
Okay.
It's like
Makes
not
sense.
even close. I've been texted. I swear to God, if it's Kareem, I'm gonna lose
It's
my
gonna be
mind.
Kareem. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be
Kareem.
Kareem. It's Kareem.
What'd he say?
He's saying doing homework wait for me. Too late. You can be on the next one.
Let's just wait
Kareem
for him.
L. Average
Jazz.
common Kareem L.
Jazz going to sleep soon.
Let's just wait for him.
Maybe we can't wait because then Jazz will be gone. Or we could just have a middle of the episode where Jazz just leaves and we replace him with Kareem, and I introduce it with the Seinfeld loft track.
That's fine, actually. Are we gonna continue this as being like part of the
No.
podcast? This is
No,
awful.
we continue this.
Okay. Okay, Keenan, what's your opinion on seasons?
God damn it! Really? Is this how I'm gonna? Hi. My favorite season. I love sweater weather. Love it.
Sweater weather? Hell yeah.
Do you have a lot of sweaters?
Nope. I only have one.
Oh my God. All
This
right.
is kind of
God.
unsanitary when I think about
Keenan
it. But
performs
hey.
the Derek fashion style.
Yeah, I have
It's
one
easier, bro.
thing every day.
Of one jacket. Hey, Jazz, you don't get to talk either.
I
We
also
all
wear
have a-
one thing every day to clarify.
Let's go. We're all
We all have
men.
our-
We're
all have
all
our favorites.
I
we're
have
all-
more sweaters now though, because we went shopping. So now I have 4 sweaters that are all exactly the same, but they're different
Okay.
colors. So that's
In
cool.
like our entire friend group, we just have like one stylish person, and then everybody else just wears the same shit.
That's so sad
Who's
that
the-
Jake
who's
is
the
the
fuck is the
assumed
stylish
stylish
person?
person.
Jake knows
it's
what he's
Jake.
doing.
Jake, no, he wears the same shit too.
Yeah, he does, but it's like slightly more stylish.
I guess it's but it's
I'm
yeah,
slightly
it's the
more.
same
Actually, I'm more
shit.
stylish now because I bought a bunch of clothes. So now I have like a bunch of like decent fits.
Dude, I wear the same sweatpants and the same sweater every fucking day.
Yeah, you also eat
It's not
protein
life,
powder,
actually.
so you're not really
Yeah.
on list of W's.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Derek, what were you saying about how you like cold weather?
I'm
and
back.
wanna
I'm back.
live? Okay.
I'm back.
What do you mean
my
you're back?
my headset disconnected. I couldn't hear anything. What do I like cold weather? I'm sad.
What? But that makes
No.
it worse because seasonal
No,
depression.
no. What are you talking about?
What do you
Cold weather
mean?
is like, it's like a way to sulk, you know? It's
What?
like- as soon-
Okay, you gotta
Yeah,
explain this.
No, like as soon as it gets cold, I'm like, oh damn, it's so cold outside, just like the way it is in my heart.
Damn, that's really
Alright.
dark.
No. It's more just like, it's more comfortable. Like you can be really cold and then get really warm. That's nice. But if you're like really hot and then you get really cold, that's like, I don't know. It's like temporary reprieve from the hellfire that is outside.
That's true. That's true.
And like obviously, being cold makes your ears hurt, and it gives you a headache. I don't know. Do you guys get that when like you get the
Yeah.
ears
I
get
get the
cold?
ears hurt headache.
Oh my
That's
God.
like so annoying.
I understand the ears hurt part. I don't get a headache.
I get the headache after every time. and-
I rarely get fucking headaches.
If I
It's
go
so weird.
outside without like a hoodie on or without like headphones on,
Yeah,
it's way too cold.
uh-huh.
My ears will start hurting.
Maybe
and
my
then my
hair's
head
long
start
enough
hurting.
now that I just have natural protection to that.
It doesn't
We'll
work.
see.
It doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't work.
All right.
I try.
That's cool.
I wish.
I don't go outside enough for that to really be an issue, and I'll go outside even less probably, unless it snows during winter. So I mean, not really an issue I'll experience, but yeah,
Once winter like goes full like, hit, we're gonna go hang out.
this is fair. This
Especially
is valid.
since Kareem's gonna come back at some point, and then we can go abuse
Yeah,
Kareem.
we have breaks, and Sammy will be at Buckner, which is like
fuck's a
adoption
Buckner?
agency thing. So
Oh,
they get all the
Oh, for
people
yogurt?
they. Yeah. Okay. What? No. For humans.
Oh.
But,
Not
okay,
a
I'll
cat.
explain.
yeah,
this.
for yogurt.
So for groups that are looking to adopt, they get to choose between like private groups or whatever. I don't know how they work. But anyway, one of the groups is called Buckner, and so they're with Buckner. So what Buckner does is they host little events, and so they have an event during Thanksgiving where they get a bunch of families that are a part of Buckner, and they're like, hey, come to this place, and we do things. And so there is that for Thanksgiving. So during Thanksgiving, she will probably not be in Lubbock.
Wait, I'm just gonna cut you off really quick to point out Kenway is absolutely.
I'm gonna let her
bawling
out
in the
in, like, 2
background.
seconds. I'm gonna let her out.
She's fucking bawling out, dude. She's rolling.
She does this every time. She's been doing this all day today because
I wonder
my
how
mom keeps
loud it
putting
is
her
on
in my
your
room.
end. It's probably louder. I don't know.
It's loud. It's not super loud. But anyway, Sammy will be gone. So during Thanksgiving break, we must do things in person.
Yeah, finally. Ooh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic for like 20 seconds, or not 20 seconds, like 15 seconds, because I'm gonna like.
I'm
keep
gonna
my
have
head
to
out of my
cut this
room.
out on his end while I hear like him like get out of his chair, go like,
I'm gonna mute it. No. hang on.
oh, and then he's gonna
Okay, I'm
he's
muted.
gonna have like a 20-second finish, and then he's just gonna come back at random. Yeah, Keenan, did you know Sammy's family does fostering and stuff?
Yeah, no, actually did know that. I
Yeah,
heard she
crazy.
I think she takes care of a lot of foster kids.
I bet.
I could
Something
be
like that.
wrong. I could be
Well,
wrong. I don't know Sammy, not my
Something like
girlfriend.
that, yeah.
Huh?
I said I don't know Sammy.
I was
not my
explaining the fact
girlfriend.
that Sammy does foster.
Does
Their family
what?
does. Their family fosters.
Oh, does yeah? They have
Yes.
a small boy who's like 2, and his name
Small
is
boy.
Broderick, and he's pretty cool.
Broderick? Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
bro.
Because he's African American, so they wanted to like give him that kind of a name.
Yeah, I guess.
So yeah,
that's
and
what
so
makes sense.
they call him Tibbs usually, but he's pretty chillin'. I like
Mm.
Broderick. He brings me things.
There's this student uh at the library that well, I'm not gonna say his name, obviously, but he's really loves wrestling. He's like he's like a WWE guy. Whenever I do reading with him, we go pick up like a wrestling book, and he like slips through it, and he's like, "Oh, John Cena, heck yeah!"
Right.
And then he like talks about John Cena with me for a while. It's really nice. It's really wholesome. But yeah, so last week he was like really energized, or something. So well, not last week. It was 2 weeks ago actually, because I wasn't there last week. But 2 weeks ago he was like, yeah, he had like a ton of energy, and he just wrestled. Like he literally just would like randomly come up to me, and then like, just like grapple me and try and push me to the ground, and I'd like play along. And then in order to get him off me, Bilal would have to come over and start pretending to count. You know.
Right.
Yeah, and then there's a photo of me on Bilal's phone of just me in a headlock.
This
I
is
think that's
good.
very wholesome of you, but you should have kicked his ass to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, one of these days, like you just don't move and then like
No.
don't budge when he does
No,
anything.
no,
and
just
just
fucking,
I
like-
did. There was one time like he grabbed him to me and I just tensed. It was like rock solid. And then the other kid that we were tutoring was just like, I'm gonna go help. And then he just like he like spear tackled me. And I was
Dude, next time he walks into where the fuck you teach, just fucking
just gonna
like,
clothesline him?
just fucking just slam him.
Oh, sorry. Just not
Sorry, bro.
destroy this kid.
Just beat his ass with a fucking metal chair.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, that's abuse. Don't
Sacrifice the tutoring opportunity to just destroy this one kid who wronged me.
Worth.
Yeah.
do that.
Oh God. Just no more children at the library.
So I know Derek immediately doesn't have anything planned for Thanksgiving break. But Keenan, are you gonna go anywhere for Thanksgiving break, or are you just gonna be chilling?
I'm gonna go hang out with my family at Austin.
You are? Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Dude, that's where my cat is. Of course I'm going to fucking
Okay,
Austin.
never mind, that makes sense.
I love my
But
cat.
your
She's
parents are
beauty.
here,
Hey,
so why not
while
just have
you're there-
Kareem come here?
What is there to do in Lubbock, Texas?
What?
I'm gonna let Derek deal with it.
Hi, this is editing Derek. This is a moment in which our friend Tanner joins the voice call. So, but he hasn't started recording yet, so that's who we're talking to.
Wait, we can
Hey,
just
Tanner,
cut this.
what's
We can
up?
just cut this actually.
We can count that right now. We're in the middle of a podcast.
We're doing a podcast. This
wanna
is
join
funny.
right now?
Do you want to join our podcast, Tanner? Right now.
Right now.
Yeah,
Don't-
yeah, but you
it
can join
does
it. You
not
can
matter.
join it.
Like, no,
No,
I
it doesn't matter. Do you
no,
want to
no.
join it though?
I edit. Do you want to join it right now? Go download
Okay,
Audacity.
we're gonna send you a link, and it's like takes 5 seconds to install.
Make a note when he starts recording, by the way, Derek, so you can...
Yeah, and Derek will just cut this anyway. Haha, Derek.
No,
stupid,
no, I'm not.
stupid. You're gonna. Oh, you're
No,
fine.
no, I'm not.
Whatever.
I'm
Alright.
not gonna cut this out.
Did you send him the link, or do I need to?
No, just start. What? I thought you said you were gonna send the link.
Okay, I'm gonna send him the link.
The audacity of this man.
It's called. It's yeah.
Funny.
See, the joke is that it's called Audacity. Here, I got the link for you.
Nice.
Oh, you
Oh,
do?
hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just start recording and then I'll just like cut it into where it's properly started. Yeah, eventually afterwards after you're done. All right, Tanner, have you started recording?
Yes, I am.
All right, that's where
Okay.
it cuts in. Hi, Tanner. What's up?
Hi,
What's
Tanner.
up, guys?
Listen to
This is
when the-
us when Tanner joins the podcast.
This is us when the Tanner joins the podcast.
So
Oh,
to catch you up, We are talking about favorite seasons.
No, we're not. We moved
Well,
on.
no, we're gonna segue. No, I want to hear his favorite season, and then I'm gonna segue into his Thanksgiving plans. But first, we have to hear his favorite season.
Jazz is like a radio show host.
Yeah.
you know?
Favorite? That's a toughie. Spring is. I like spring. It's nice. Trees are growing, flowers are growing. But also winter's super cool because I love like skiing and snowboarding.
God,
This
I
is
want to
fair,
go
this is
snowboarding so
valid.
bad, dude.
Oh,
I
it's
would
so
also
fun.
like
It's
to
so
try
fun.
going snowboarding.
Yeah, fuck you,
have
Jazz.
any of you
I haven't
been
gone.
ever?
Yes, I during the 2019, no, no, oh fucking no, 2019 I think, the robotics team, because we had a rich member way up where, we all went on a little snowboarding trip and it was dope.
Ooh.
And I'm so good at snowboarding, by the way.
Dude,
Totally.
I have skied. I skied because we go on like a yearly trip at least. We have like a neighborhood like trip we go on with all our neighbors.
That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
And like since I was little, and also God, like I guess she's my surrogate mother, and they own a house up in New Mexico, and so we would go up there all the time. And so
Right.
from when I was like 6, I would always ski,
Huge
and then
dub.
and then I switched to snowboarding. And because I was scared, because everyone was like, "Yeah, it's super hard." It was not. It was I got like
It's
both my edges on the first day. It was so fun. It was the most fun I've ever had on a mountain.
If you like, I don't know, you like lock yourself into the feeling of like,
Yeah.
and you're just there. That's the feeling. It's like, Jazz, the best thing I would describe it to you is, you know, when you're playing like a not super easy Beat Saber song, but one you can still first time clear.
Holy
And if
wait,
you-
holy
you
S word.
feel-
That's
well, he's stopping himself from cussing. What a little bitch baby.
no.
shit.
I
Anyways.
unironically will like just say holy S word in place of like shit. Just 'cause
That makes sense. I
I don't know
respect
why.
that.
It's not even like to not cuss, just because.
Just because, yeah, that's why when I get angrier, I use words like poop instead
Ooh.
of shit, because it has more force because I never say
Yeah,
it.
I don't use those words. I use mean words.
Keenan, why are you speaking like this?
Keenan's like a huge walking like big friendly giant from the Roald Dahl novel, and he just like
Keenan
words. I
is,
just say
but
bad
then,
words.
but then
I grew
but
up on
then
Xbox, dude.
growing,
No one had a
growing
filter.
up
Fair,
is
fair.
learning that Keenan's
that
not
is
tall.
tough. Growing up
That is
is
true. I'm not.
Growing up
Wait,
is
how
learning
tall are
that
you, Keenan?
Keenan's not as tall as he's perceived.
I'm 5'9", dude.
Oh,
No,
I
you're
got
like
you by an
he's
inch.
not. You're
I
like
got you by an
5'9"
inch.
maybe.
That's average, but like
You're
I'm,
pushing.
like-
You're pushing for 5'9", Keenan, because
No,
I'm
I'm
taller
not.
than you.
Okay.
by like
No,
an
no,
inch.
no.
But I'm like 5'9"
No,
realistically.
you're not taller than me, guys.
What do you mean?
So hear me out. Like I'm
Okay.
5'9", right? That's average, right? Everyone in my fucking Arab family is like 6'3".
yeah. Dude.
I got
yikes.
the bad.
How tall is
genes.
That's
Kareem?
unfortunate.
Kareem's like
Kareem's like 5'11".
yeah, he's
Okay.
nearing 6 foot.
Because
Right?
I remember I had tennis with him, and I remember being like almost the same height as him, like basically the same height as Kareem.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, he always bullies me because I'm short. But
Yeah,
I can still
hell,
kick his
man.
ass, so I'm still the winner.
Yeah, you still
Yeah,
have a beard,
anyways,
and he doesn't.
back
so.
to snowboarding. Yeah, Jazz, it's just like Beat Saber, and you like all of a sudden you feel it, and it's just like in your bones, and it never goes away.
That's
And
nice.
you crave it. You crave it. You're like, oh my god, I want to feel it again.
Yeah,
I-
when I was like 8, I went to Santa Fe because at the time my aunt lived in Santa Fe, and we didn't actually go to like any actual ski place or anything. But like on the last day, because it was like in winter or something, so there was a lot of snow. On the last day, we bought like the like tiny little plastic like snowboard things, but not snowboards.
no.
They're like
Toboggans.
the, like
Tobogganing.
yeah, and we just like drove around until we found like a slope, and we found one right off like the side of a road, and it just like sloped down like not very far, like 15 feet, and it was like not that like long of a slope. But they were like, okay, Jazz, go down the slope, and then I went down the slope, and it was insane, and that's the most snowboarding, skiing type thing I've ever done.
So in Australia, we don't have snow. We just have
You have sand.
somewhat slippery. Yeah, no, that was a thing that we did in somewhere really far out in Australia. So that's pretty cool. No, but like at school, we would steal these like boxes from the school, like the nice plastic boxes, and then we just like put them on the slope, and then you just like go down them. And like on the way down, obviously there's some traction, so sometimes they would like skip up, and then they would just like launch you out of the box, and then the boxes would like crack everywhere, and you just keep doing it, and everybody's just like kind of cut up. But it was worth it. It was fun. Better than tobogganing. 100%.
Yeah. Okay. This is fair. I would try that. That sounds fun.
It was pretty fun. You know, it's not fun. Normal tobogganing. Well, it
I've
kind of
not-
is. But my mom bought like 4 of these. They're like these little. think of like a pizza box. Like, you know how you like slide down hills on pizza boxes and stuff, right? You
What?
guys ever
Yeah.
do that?
What the fuck?
I think
No,
I haven't done
never
that.
heard of
but
that.
from?
It's easy
What
to
the hell?
visualize, though. It's easy
How do
to
you even-
visualize.
Okay,
I
like I
understand what you're
understand that
saying.
could happen, but like I've never heard of anyone being
I've
like,
never seen it.
let's
You
go
go to, like-
slide down hills on pizza boxes.
No, you just go to like the highest grassy hill you can find, grab a pizza box, put it on the floor, and just like jump onto it.
Do you know how greasy pizza is?
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a greasy ass. after that, dude.
Well, you stand on it and you fall over, and you can
Whoa.
sit on it if you want.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it hurt.
No.
Oh,
I didn't
God.
realize this was not a normal thing. I thought this was a normal thing.
No, this is.
A lot
I
of
feel
the
like
things-
it's
a lot of
like
things you
it,
do.
Yeah,
it
no, I
doesn't
haven't heard
seem
of this.
that strange, but it's just strange enough for me to be like this.
Really?
No, that
My friend Josh, I think he was called. Yeah, I haven't seen Josh in like a billion years. He had a birthday
Probably because
party.
he died going down a hill on a pizza.
Honestly,
Yeah,
would not be
clearly.
surprised, dude. Josh was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we had he had like a birthday party, and like we just went to a public park with like 17 pizza boxes, and his mom was just like, "All right, go ham." We were like, "All right," and then we just went down the hill.
Let's
Did
go.
you guys have pizza with the pizza box?
No, we got like barbecue.
No, because
That's
then
like
there
a
would be
shitty
like
party,
grease
no
and
offense.
stuff on the pizza box.
No,
You don't
no,
want
these are like
grease-
old pizza. They
Really?
had like
Yeah, you
saved
want-
up these pizza boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
I don't
and then,
think
and
you
then
would
we
want
had
to sit on
barbecue.
like cheese, bro. I think I would want my like box to be clean.
It's a snack on the way down.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
hey, the cheese can soften the impact when you tumble at the bottom and break your leg.
That is disgusting, actually. I hate getting food on my body.
Me
It
too, me
hurts
too.
Especially shit as greasy as cheese. Ugh.
You never really think about how like greasy cheese is until you just like touch it.
Yeah.
Even when it's like
Like-
not melted, you just like touch it and you feel it on your hands, like cheese.
Dude, ever
residue.
since I started eating Costco pizza, I realized how greasy
Oh my
like
God.
pizza
dude,
can
Costco
become.
pizza is like oh my god, like I eat like 2 slices and I want to like die, but it's so good.
Like die from cardiac arrest. Yeah.
Yes,
understand.
I will go to Costco just for pizza. I'll take my dad's like old expired card and show it so they'll let me in, and I'll be like, please give me all
Actually,
your
you
pizza.
want to know a tip?
What?
You can just say you're gonna use the pharmacy, and then they'll let you in without a card.
Wait,
And you
actually?
just-
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for like the past like before we got a Costco card. That's what I used to do.
Dude.
And then but then you have to pay with actual cash because you can only pay with Visa cards or actual cash. So
don't
if
you have
just
to?
bring actual
Don't you
cash.
have to scan your Costco card to check out?
Yeah,
No,
if you're buying groceries.
Oh, if you're buying products.
But if you
not
just
for
go to
food.
buy pizza, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Dude,
I almost
yeah.
said on God.
Oh my-
I
We're
have, have to be.
Or just bring a piece of
abstain-
potato. It's got a Costco
Jake
card. and just show it
Jake
to
has
them.
started saying like on God facts, no cap, and I started doing it because I think it sounds funny, and Jazz is slowly falling. He
This
doesn't
is
want
so
to do
sad.
it. Anyway.
I be saying it unironically now.
Jazz is gonna do it 100% on God, all facts, no printer,
Dude.
ain't no chance of printer,
hate
negligible
you
presence
guys,
of printer.
please.
Negligible printer presence. Dude, my favorite is on goodness. That's probably my. It's
Oh,
so
it's
good.
goodness.
On Wallow, bro.
It's, if you say it like just casually, it's so great. And
Oh,
I
man,
think
on
on
goodness.
goodness is really
dude,
good. Yeah,
on
that's-
goodness, real.
That's like
So
that's
good.
like
That's like good
you know,
golly.
good golly.
Because I
Or
say
like-
good golly really occasionally.
See, we're only like 2 years apart, 2 to 3, but I still feel too old for that shit. Hell no.
What,
Really?
like on
Well,
God.
good golly.
the beard,
Keenan.
it's
I
the
think you need to
beard.
step up your
On
your
good golly,
vocabulary.
whatever
On
the fuck.
good-
you guys
On
are saying.
goodness, bro. It's the
Fucking
beard. On goodness, it's the beard.
Radical. God damn you guys.
Yeah,
On
it's your beard
goodness.
for sure.
It really,
Yeah.
I think it is. I think you like grow a beard and you automatically just become like a
Yeah, I think
like a
you lose-
dad.
Yeah, you
I
lose
recommend
like
if you
20
guys can
years
grow a
in your
beard, I
life.
recommend it.
Dude, Tanner, okay, so I know.
Keenan's
like,
saying
we-
that knowing we can't. Okay, what
Yeah,
dude?
you, Jazz, and I, we all knew each other in 8th grade, right?
Oh yeah, it was weird. Okay, so Jazz, you know Christopher, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, cause Christopher like he was like, this is Jazz, and I was like, I think I've seen you before, but and that's like really like all I knew. Like I knew you were Jazz,
right.
but that's really it.
Yeah, I
Okay,
had
first
heard
of
of
all-
you, and I don't.
First-
Yeah, I don't know if I'd seen you physically even.
I want you to guess Jazz's real name.
I knew it at some point. It's oh god. I'm gonna say it,
It's
and
really
it's gonna be
embarrassing.
so
I'll-
off. It's gonna be
That's
so
your
off.
really
hint. It's
Yeah.
really embarrassing
Pro
name to
hint.
have.
Okay.
It's
And
really
if I had
dumb.
it, I'd be very upset.
Is it
It's really dumb.
Is it okay? Oh god,
I
I'm
think
just
it
gonna
fits
throw
me.
out funny names.
I think it fits
Michael?
you
Is
as
it
well, but I
Michael?
think it's funny. It's not Michael. Michael
It's
is
not
It's not
Michael.
Michael.
I
That's,
love
that's
Michael.
too normal.
Dude, if you ever walk up to me and you're like, my name's Michael, I'll just laugh at you. I'm sorry. That's like, it's just funny. Like it's not like a bad name. It's
All
just
Michael
funny. I don't know,
viewers take the L.
dude. sorry, Michael. But
Yeah, fuck Michael.
oh gosh,
His,
no, I
his
don't
name
know.
is Timothy.
Oh man,
like
I
I
feel
said,
like
it
I
was
could have
pretty
guessed that. I feel like at some point someone told me that, and I was like, that's a name. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't have an issue with Timothy. I feel like it does fit you. You're right.
I
I,
think
know
it-
what you
think
look
it
like. I
fits
feel
him
like you're a
100%.
Timothy.
I feel
I
like
think it's
Jazz
just-
fits me, and I feel like Timothy fits me, even though they're like very different names. I think.
I think
Yeah.
I think they
Vibe
fit
with-
you. I think it's just really funny because like it's such an old person name.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like-
fair.
it's
But my middle name. Okay, so my middle name is Jasper, which me and Derek have the same image upon hearing Jasper of like an 80-year-old man from like a long time ago.
Like an
So-
80-year-old man who has war stories. Like let me tell you about the war. Back then, my buddies used to call me Jazz, not Jasper. And you
Yeah.
know, like it's
That's
not
my
it's not,
call
it's not a young
sign.
person. It's like yeah, exactly.
Do you not like your name?
No. So my parents never called me Timothy.
I don't like it too.
Okay.
yeah.
My
Wow.
parents never
Oh
called
my
me
God.
Timothy or Jazz. Or Jasper, I mean.
It's fine.
So
Yeah.
that's why I've always gone by.
They
Wait,
called him. They were like afraid people were gonna bully him for calling him Jazz, so they named him Timothy.
This is
That's,
accurate.
okay, I feel
God
okay.
damn.
I feel as if, why like, no hate on your parents. Like they probably this is probably a reasonable, but like, why would you name your child something and then like not want to call him it? I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause
it
what-
might be.
Yeah, because
I
what
mean,
Derek
that's
said,
the idea.
they
'Cause-
thought they wanted to call me Jazz, and it was suggested by like my uncle,
Uh-huh.
but they weren't sure if I was gonna like it, and they weren't sure if like
Uh,
other
So
people
they
were
gave
gonna
him.
like
So
it.
they gave him two
And
fallbacks.
so they
Okay,
legally
reasonable,
called
that's
me
reasonable.
Timothy, but then they
That's-
always
that's-
from birth called me Jazz.
that's
So-
reasonable.
Damn, there's a lot of people that don't like their names, bro.
Do you? I think my name is fine.
I feel
It's-
like
it's
my
Eric.
name just has like a certain
Tanner.
like stereotype around it for some reason.
It does. It's
Tanner, yeah, I think you're a
it's
better
like-
Tanner than what I think.
I will
Yeah,
tell you, every
what I-
Tanner I've ever met, I fucking hated.
Yeah, but
right?
I don't. But I
All
don't.
right. Well.
No, not you, not you. Every Tanner prior to you.
The Tanner stereotype is the same thing as okay. What's the same thing as the Kevin stereotype? You know.
Really?
Come on now.
Yeah.
Kevin has a like not actual Kevin. We know Kevin. Kevin's like the opposite of his stereotype. But the actual Kevin stereotype is like, hey bro, it's me,
Like
Kevin.
like a Kyle.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
That's
me.
what I think of with Chris,
Yeah.
which is really funny because
Chris?
Chris both matches it and doesn't. Because
No,
for me,
yeah,
when I
yeah,
hear
yeah.
Chris, I think of Kyle, like that kind of person. But
Really?
Chris is
I
like
think of,
kind of
like-
like that, but
No,
he's
no.
not really.
I
No,
feel
when,
as if
okay, when you think of Chris, you think of like a Kyle type guy, or you think of like 32-year-old young Christian man.
When you think of Chris,
yes,
I can
yes,
see
that's
that.
exactly.
I think this is true.
because the only Christophers that are like Chris, I guess, that I know, are both like kind of like more reserved, for the most part.
This is true.
And so I guess like whenever I hear Chris, I'm like, oh, it's like these type of people. But I guess I don't know. It's weird to think that everyone knows a different person by that name, so they have a different like personal
Yeah.
stereotype.
I
for
don't
them.
know any other Chris's. I've never met any other Chris's. Oh, I have,
Really?
I met
but not in a
couple.
long time.
I think you guys think about it too much. Because when I think about like a name, I don't go like, oh, they have this type of personality. I just go like, oh, I fucking
That's
hate them.
just a
Or I fucking
stereotype
like
for a
them, you
name.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
I feel
But
like it's difficult. Never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. But yeah, for me, it's like weird because Christopher. If you say that, then I imagine like.
Yeah.
You remember Big Nate? There was the like blonde-headed kid with the glasses. That's
I
what I
thought you were gonna-
imagine.
Oh, dude,
And-
that okay. I love. Okay, Big Nate sounds like such an imposing figure. I've never
Wait.
met Big Nate, but I want to now.
Do you guys know
No,
about the
it's a
book series
comic.
Big Nate?
It's yeah,
Yes!
it's a comic
Oh my
book series.
God!
That's what I'm
Holy-
talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what
I
I thought you
was-
meant there was a person named Big Nate, and I was like,
No,
who
no,
is
no.
this
Blonde-haired
unit?
kid
Big
named
Nate.
Big
Yeah,
Nate.
yeah, because in the comic book series, Big Nate, he has the two friends, right? I don't remember the other one, but one of them.
Is his
Yeah,
nate-
no.
Here,
wait,
because
wait,
one's
I have
the
a Big
African
Nate book in
American-
my
I know what
closet.
you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Right, one's the African American.
Francis! Teddy and
Francis.
Francis!
Yeah, his name is Francis.
Teddy and Francis. It's Francis.
Yeah, his name is Francis, but I view the name Christopher as him. And
Wait,
so,
y'all aren't gonna believe this.
Yeah.
Look, I just pulled out my closet.
Was you?
Big
can't
Nate.
see
Big
it.
Nate.
It's
I
Big
was in the
Nate.
Big Nate book.
God.
I was the Big Nate.
No
book.
way, really?
Here, wait, let's.
Which
yeah,
one?
look.
Which one?
Which
Big
one?
Nate
Derek has
from the
memorized.
top.
Oh, I think I actually
York
read
Times-
that one. That
New
one
York
does
Times
sound
bestseller.
familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Is that
Dude,
one blue?
it takes nothing to get bestseller.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
this
literally
is-
just have to like make a book, and they're like,
Dude,
"Yep, this
I
sold
love,
the best."
Dude, I love the reoccurring bit of Nate and his closet is the funniest bit ever to exist.
I don't know if I remember that.
Like,
I don't know what you guys are talking
I don't
about.
know,
I haven't
it's-
read a book in my entire life.
yeah, okay. I don't know. He has this reoccurring bit, Big Nate, where it's just like his closet is just infinitely large and full of trash, but it's also full of anything you want. I don't
That's
know.
kinda cool.
It really appealed to me as a little kid. I thought it was like really cool. But then like he'd have these bits where he'd be like, like somebody would be walking past like, oh man, I really wish I had a copy of this vinyl from 1989, and he's like, oh, give me a second, will you give me $5 for it? And they'll be like, yeah, I'll give you $5 for it. He comes back 2 minutes later with the fucking vinyl from 1989.
That does sound really great.
I thought it was a really funny bit.
Is it an animated series? What the fuck? There was a live action series?
Oh no.
No,
I
there
didn't
was
know
not.
there was a live action series.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm
This
researching it
episode
now.
is
Hold
going to
on.
be called Us When the Big Nate Nostalgia.
Us when the big Nate
I don't know
nostalgia.
what it is. So you guys have to explain it to me. This is like a look what I sent you.
Oh,
I think it was a live action play.
It was. Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think
a
it's a live
40-year-old
play.
guy in a wig. That
Wait,
is-
Big
They
Nate.
haven't-
Big Nate Nickelodeon animated series.
Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, I also found that. It's an upcoming
May
series.
7th, 2021. Okay, so that's delayed.
Wait, that. Oh yeah, so
What
that's
the
delayed.
fuck am I looking at?
Wait, they
Okay,
were set in sixth
Pop
grade?
Pop Tropica, Big Nate. You guys remember this?
Yeah.
No.
I remember
Big
Pop Tropica.
the special Big Nate level on Pop Tropica.
No, I didn't play the. I didn't
What
play
the
the.
hell?
special.
I never opened Pop Tropica in my whole life, to be
Yeah, I
honest.
played
so-
Pop Tropica twice and I
He's,
didn't
like,
like it.
dumb.
So.
Okay,
I-
how about
You
Captain
guys ever played
Underpants?
Wizard 101?
Fucking
No.
Wizard 101.
Okay, I was Isaac Ironstaff.
Okay, buddy.
Proud name.
The 2 years really do make a difference, Keenan. You fucking.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's what I'm fucking telling you guys. You guys don't believe me.
Well, you get the hose iron stuff.
What are you gonna do? Reminisce about old school RuneScape?
Yeah. You
That's
sound
like,
like, more
that's like 2 more years.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So,
No,
what was the other game?
Captain
you were gonna say, Jared?
Underpants.
Captain. I hated that. I actually despise
Captain Underpants, I have all of them.
Okay. So
Not
we have
kidding.
two different opinions.
No.
here.
If I read them now, I would probably hate myself.
I
But
didn't
I was
like them when I
literally
was a
in
kid.
elementary school.
No, yeah,
Was
when
it-
I was in elementary school, I really liked Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and I just like could not stand Captain Underpants. Like the concept of it,
Alright.
like made me.
You were a scholar. I see.
Yeah, exactly. It was like
Sorry.
I just didn't like it. I don't know.
No,
I hate you.
Like,
the
my fellow peers have inferior
the
tastes.
Captain Underpants movie.
that looked well animated.
It's super good.
I feel
Is
like
it
that's
Kevin Hart in
unfortunate.
it?
Yeah, Kevin Hart was in it. I'm
Oh.
pretty
That
sure
is
he played
unfortunate.
the
God
damn. Hart is in
little
this
kid,
movie.
the black kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the black kid.
Did he actually?
Okay, I'm happy he played the black kid. Like, what if he played the white
Oh, yeah,
kid?
totally.
That'd be weird as fuck.
Dude. Okay, Keenan, can we watch Captain Underpants?
I don't mind.
Hell yeah.
I'll watch whatever.
Cool.
Megamind was
Speaking-
awesome.
speaking of
Megamind
watching-
is
so dope.
awesome. Megamind's a good movie.
Dude, speaking of watching movies, has anyone gone and seen Dune?
I have not
No.
yet.
I've
Uh,
yet to.
I
It
think we were-
is beautiful.
It's
I'm-
beautiful.
It is
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna read the book with Sammy, which I only have to read the first half, but then I'll watch it. But I'm like actually excited to. Cause
You're
my
gonna read
parents
the
saw it.
book with Sammy.
Yes.
Damn,
So
bro.
you're gonna watch it in
You like
Not-
read a
theaters,
page,
right?
you're like,
not in
wait,
person.
no,
I'm
I
not
need to
gonna read
catch
it
up.
in person. We're just at similar times gonna read
Oh,
it.
like
no,
a
no.
book club, like
yeah,
for 40-year-old
like a
women.
book club.
Yeah, no, but
yeah.
Chaz, you're gonna want to see it in person, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
the movie.
So
of
like
course.
within like 4 weeks, right?
Correct.
You're gonna convince Sammy to read half a book in. Within
She
4
wants
weeks. And
to
it's-
read it.
and it's Dune.
She's way faster reading than me. She's like at your level.
Okay, thank
I'm-
God.
I'm the hindering factor here, but no, she wanted to read it more than I did. I'm fine with
Okay,
watching
that's
the
good,
movie
that's good.
first, but
Did you know the author of Dune took like 3 years just writing the entire like world itself? As
yeah,
a
because
side
what my
line
dad
and
said is
everything?
he researched a lot of historical stuff for it.
That's freaking crazy. What a nerd. That's such a
What a loser, am I right?
Someone need to
Dude.
give this man a wedgie, bro.
guy was researching books while we are getting bitches.
During
This
this
guy's a
segment, we need to
millionaire and I'm
put-
not. What a
During this
loser.
segment, we need to put pictures of every one of us on screen so they know who's bullying the other.
That's true.
My six pack.
I'm shaving Keenan
Yeah,
on
can you put up,
screen
can you
as
put
he
up a
says,
photo
"I'm
of
ready
the,
to wedgie this
of
guy."
the person who wrote Dune, please, so we can just fucking bully him?
Wait,
please?
what'd you say?
Can you put up the photo of the person who wrote Dune?
Hold on, dude. I swear to God, I'm gonna search up this guy, and he's just gonna be like the most gorgeous man I've ever seen.
Yeah, put up.
Oh my
put
god,
up
he's
us,
actually fucking. He looks like a gorgeous homeless guy.
Put up us and him
Really?
on
You're right.
screen at the
Oh
same
wow.
time, so you get the
Okay,
comparison.
he's like
He's got a nice beard.
he's got a nice beard.
All right, never mind.
He's vibing. Okay,
sorry, sir. Sorry,
what a
Frank.
beard.
what a man.
Frank,
I
man.
gotta
I'm
see
sorry.
this. Oh yeah, he looks almost like Karl Marx.
This guy.
Almost,
guy-
almost
This
Karl
guy,
Marx.
this guy is your neighbor's dad, and when you're like, "Hey man,
Yeah.
can you give me a 20?" He slips you 100 and says, "Hey, keep that for beer."
It's like, I don't
Yeah. He wrote Dune in 1965. That's even earlier.
Yeah,
than
no,
that.
there was
it's-
an old
It's an
Dune
old
movie.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
like
no,
there was
I
like
think
a
there was
movie,
an old
from the
horrible.
80s. And
It was really
yeah,
bad.
the sandworm was like a puppet, and it was real
Yeah.
bad.
Well, I mean, okay, they did that for all the movies.
Yeah,
back
see,
then.
Yeah,
for-
yeah,
Like
that's
ever since, like
it's-
Star Wars did, and everyone was on that
It's
puppet
just
shit, bro.
an old movie. Like it's
For me,
just dated.
my mom had always liked Dune, so she read it before I was born. So I like grew up, and she told me to read it a long time ago. But the thing that was like not interesting to me is that like the physical copies had the like wackiest like cover. Cause you've seen all the '90s and '80s like sci-fi books. The covers
Yeah.
look stupid, and they're just not appealing in any way. And so as a kid, I saw that, and I was like, wow, that looks dumb. But then also, my mom's like main focal point was they have the big sandworms, which was like a cool idea to me, but it wasn't like cool enough that I ever wanted to read it for how long
Yeah.
it was. But
No,
like,
that was cool back then, though.
yeah, exactly. But like
it's,
finding
it's
out
not
that
enough
it
to
was like,
entice today. Like,
I was more interested by the world building though. Like recently, I don't know if I would have been when I was
Mm-hmm.
younger. I think I probably would have been. But like knowing there's like a whole like world and it spans like all this stuff is much cooler to me than Sandworm, and then bad cover art. Anyway, yeah,
and they already greenlit,
Yeah.
greenlit this,
I know.
greenlit the sequel.
right.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking nuts.
Yeah.
The spice.
I forgot if Dennis, whatever his face, the guy that produced it, wanted 2 or 3. Because it might have been 3, but I don't remember. But then he doesn't. Oh yeah, but then he talked about he doesn't necessarily think he'll do more after he covers the first book, because he believes that like it branched off into like more conceptual type things that he thinks would be like hard to produce into a movie, which I think was like also interesting.
Oh, they
But-
did. Okay.
Yeah, so he's just playing safe.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
They
I was afraid.
confirmed-
Oh yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Mine's kind of a non sequitur. What's up?
They confirmed the second Dune movie like yesterday.
Right.
So before that, they were like, we'll make a first movie and we'll think about a second movie. And so that was I don't know, because the first one's standalone. There's so much more that you just don't know.
right.
If it was a standalone, it would be kind of just like a bad movie.
No
But-
offense, it isn't really his choice. He's just like, if someone's gonna pay the fucking money.
I'm
he's gonna
surprised
pay
they
it.
do that though. I'm surprised they were like, we're gonna give you this movie and it's gonna be totally set up as a starter movie, and then we just hope it does well enough to make a secondary. Because like that makes sense monetarily for like what they're trying to do in case it fails. But like as an idea, that also seems like such like a risk
A
to just be
letdown.
like, yeah, this is true. It
'Cause
is a
if you-
letdown because you don't know
yeah.
that the second movie is already in production.
Yeah, and if it comes out and you like it and no one else does,
Exactly.
sorry.
Then it sucks
Sorry,
for you.
bro.
Yeah.
Right. You just
Grand
cope.
Blue. Grand Blue, dude.
Grand Blue.
Grand Blue.
No way.
Oh, Tanner, you watched Grand Blue, didn't you?
He watched
Right.
Like the first like 2 episodes.
Good
Okay.
enough.
It's really good.
It's what do you,
I
is,
enjoyed
wait,
Grand
good
Blue.
enough is in that is the whole show.
What?
No, as in
Or-
good enough. We got somebody else to at least watch 2
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I was afraid Dune, because I don't know too much about Dune, but I know of its notoriety. Not its notoriety. What the fuck? Wrong word. I know it's like, I know of it. I know it by name, but I was scared that because it's sci-fi, right?
Mhm.
And like a lot of sci-fi suffers from the same problem. Let's say Lord of the Rings does, in which that, it's boring. It's really boring, for like the majority of the time.
That's true. It's boring to relative like to all the other shit you do though. Like back then, when like our dads were like I don't know 10, that was like the shit. That's as far as
that's
it
true.
went.
That's true. Just
I
learn
think
to
that's
fucking-
subjective for the most part.
yeah. So
It is
Because
No,
like for
I'm talking-
world
yeah.
building, because I think the first Dune, I haven't seen it obviously, but from what I understand, it's a lot of dialogue and stuff, and so I
How
can
about we
see how
ask
that
the
would be
person who's seen
boring.
it?
But I don't think that would be boring.
The movie?
Tanner, how
Yeah.
boring? How
Yeah, the
boring
movie-
is it? How
No,
well
okay,
does
okay.
it does its world building, like
It-
interesting wise?
I think very well, personally,
Very well?
but it's a lot of dialogue, but everything is shot so beautifully,
that you don't
and
care.
I think it's Hans Zimmer who's composing as well.
Yeah. Uh huh.
So every single shot is like I'm looking at a piece of art. So I did not care at all. It was great.
Yeah, so it's interesting
Right.
enough regardless.
Yeah.
But-
I was
yeah.
never bored.
My point is that like with sci-fi or with like you can do it with fantasy and other subjects, but basically you can have like really slow dialogue filled non-action stuff as long as it has like interesting world building. I feel like a lot of people would perceive that as boring, but I think that's very subjective, especially for sci-fi and stuff. Just depending on what you want out of it, because it
Yeah.
might not be Star Wars where you're like converging from one scene to the next. but like you might still be like, "Ooh, this is pretty cool. Look at that background city that they're showing, and they're talking about politics." And yeah, I don't know. I think that's subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely. I definitely was not a fan of the idea of reading the books before, but now I actually kind of want to because
That's good.
It just
That's
looks like
always
a good
good.
story.
Yeah. I just feel like,
It'll take a
unfortunately.
lot.
Okay.
It'll take a lot.
Sci-fi books, sci-fi novels. Have you guys read Hitchhikers?
I have. Not.
I have.
Oh my god, Hitchhikers is so amazing.
It's so funny, dude.
It's so funny.
I think it is the first book ever that I read where I was like, I actually laughed. Like,
What
in
is
a
it?
book.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Galaxy.
I've seen the movie
Fuck you.
with that one dude who played as
okay,
Bilbo.
to be fair, yeah. What's
Yeah,
Martin?
I forgot his name.
Martin.
I don't know.
Martin.
It was weird.
Freeman.
Like they just gave some.
It is Martin Freeman.
It's really just like destroyed Earth. Is that like the beginning
No,
of it or something like
dude, the book is weirder.
Oh, the book is it's
that?
so
I guarantee
strange.
it is.
That nothing makes sense at all.
Jazz, you would.
But it's so
the
great.
style of comedy in Hitchhikers is what I aspire to be. Like,
Yeah.
So you know my writing style, right? You see that and you're like, this is kind of
Yeah.
cringe. It's like that, but
Yeah.
permanent and actually good and really funny.
Right. Okay, that would be kind of
It's-
cool.
It's so.
You just admit that your writing isn't good.
No,
Am I
he
right?
knows his writing is cringe. It's good,
Yeah.
but it's cringe.
It's really good, but it's cringe.
Like the whole time, I was like, "This is so stupid," but it was funny. It was a funny
No,
like. I was
it's
like,
like-
"This, no way he wrote this." And like,
yeah,
put it in
right.
this
It's
book.
like so he does a bit, and you're like, "What the fuck? What
Yeah.
did I just like?"
And it-
This book is like 700 pages long, and you spend
Yeah.
a whole page where you start the page by saying like, "Now, of course, Arthur's night was very uneventful, so we're not going to describe," and then you proceed to describe the entire night in excruciating
Yeah.
detail, where it's
Yeah.
like, and then he turned over at 2:31 p.m. at like,
Yeah.
a.m. and it's like, it's those kinds of bits that really get you. It's like, it's so weird, and I you gotta read it, Jazz. It's something that you would love. Keenan,
will
I'm not so
consider
sure.
this.
I think you would still like it though, because it's just fucking absurd.
Damn, bro. You guys always like the shit on my taste.
No, I just think your tastes are different. I don't think you like the super. It's like super out there comedy. You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's like-
I'm just too stupid
Yeah,
to
you're just too
understand it. I
stupid.
got you.
You're just
too
meat-headed.
narrow-minded. Too.
Yeah, I got you guys. Don't worry about it.
No, I think it just matches up more with Jazz's sense of humor than yours does. There's definitely bits in there I think you'd like the one that I just said, like the bit where
I will tell you, I did not like the movie. I'll tell you that
You
much.
didn't? I haven't watched the movie. I just know that
It's bad.
Yeah, by name it was not very good. That's what I know about it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. I just saw it on Netflix. I was like, hey, it's the guy from
It's
The
on
Hobbit.
Netflix. That sucks.
I mean, it
That's,
was on
That's a
Netflix.
great way to introduce a whole new generation to one of the best books, like sci-fi book series of all time.
In a very shitty
In a
way.
very, very shitty way. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate. Let's see. What did the movie get? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah, but the author died before he finished the last one.
Oh wait,
Damn.
how many were there?
Authors do be doing that
There's
a
like
lot.
5 or something.
Really? Oh, I've only read the first. I did not know there was more.
So-
Oh
okay,
my
okay,
God.
don't quote me.
Wait.
I don't know how many there are.
I think like an author.
Oh no, there's
like,
5.
if they're-
I'm right. Let's go.
Yeah.
If an author's writing like a story or something like that, they should hire like an apprentice.
I
to carry
agree.
it
They did.
without them.
They hired
Because
they hired the
fucking-
person whose writing style mimics them the closest, which is Owen Colfer, who is the person who wrote Artemis Fowl.
The
Oh,
person
that's
who wrote Berserk hurled over, right?
You don't say.
Wait,
have it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
have an
He doesn't
apprentice.
have an apprentice, but yeah, but I feel like, what was his? I haven't read Berserk.
Dude,
But I feel
honestly,
like
just
it
get
might
Araki.
not-
Just get.
I
Just
feel
get.
like, yeah.
Damn, you guys put too much faith in Rocky. No offense.
I feel like Berserk might not have been set up to finish anyway. Like,
I know it wasn't.
because like Hunter x Hunter, I feel like I haven't seen it either. Okay, so I might be wrong, but I feel like both of these are ones that are like set up to like they haven't started like the concluding arc yet, and so they're
Yeah.
just kind of existing still. And so for
But-
those, I don't mind them just ending randomly, because like if you're like arcing already to end and you know where the story's going to conclude, then it kind of sucks when it doesn't happen. But if they're just like happening and you don't necessarily know how it's gonna end yet, I guess it doesn't to me matter as much if the like author dies and you just
No,
never
bro.
find out. Because that's
First thing you
okay.
should do when writing a nice story, hire an apprentice. The end.
First thing you should do in writing a nice story: die.
Dude, right.
No, don't do that. No, first hire the apprentice, then die.
Like writer's
Fucker.
insurance, you pay like 2,000 a year, and then at the end of it, whenever you die and the lost book is unfinished, another writer from the writer's insurance company finished your book for you.
Yeah.
Would you rather have like the story like end like randomly abruptly because the author died, or just like
Just
have a mediocre outturn?
Have it just switch writing styles and become
Switch
bad
writing
right at
styles.
the end.
That would be kind of funny, actually.
Dude, step 1, write peak fiction. Step 2, die.
Step three, write mediocre fiction.
Holy. Oh, there's an Artemis Fowl movie?
No, don't.
Oh, from
Don't.
Disney.
I watched that
in
one too.
2020?
Based on that reaction, you've read Artemis Fowl, right?
No, I have not, but
Oh.
I've heard very great things.
I love Artemis Fowl. It's all the recommendations are like it's for little kids. I really like it. I still really like
I
it.
wanted to
Yeah.
rip my teeth out when I was watching the movie.
Dude, the movie's so bad. Oh my god.
It's pretty
Okay,
fucking
let me-
bad. Like the
okay,
costume design.
Let me
the
explain
fucking-
one
ugh.
thing. Just one aspect of the book that has changed, and you'll know why. So,
Mhm.
in the book, the two main characters, right? There's Artemis Fowl and Holly Short, right? We're gonna ignore Artemis for now. Holly Short is the first, like, female like sergeant in like basically in the police force.
So
Right?
is she like an elf?
Yes, she's an elf. So
Oh,
that's a
that's
big deal, right? It's like, and then like there's tones of like sexism and the way she has to deal with it throughout her job. Very mature things for like a children's book. In the movie, the commander is female. What?
Oh, I see. Oh, it was that big. It was that big woman.
Yeah, Judy. No, that was Judi Dench.
Yeah.
Look, I love Judi Dench.
No offense.
Why did you do that? Like, you've just removed a core aspect of Holly's character, and now she's just like the point is that she's like so. She's not just outstanding, but she's like so stubborn that she like makes her own as like a female officer.
Also, the movie was a piece of shit.
Also, the movie was a piece
That's-
of shit.
yeah, the movie
also,
was a piece of shit.
Artemis Fowl, the boy genius who has no physical capability and makes his butler do everything, like his hired muscle. And the first scene in the movie is him surfing. Come on, man.
Well, symbolism.
Symbolism. It is unbelievably bad. Every interesting part about each character is gone. And then like
At least we know that they won't make a second one, right?
God, please, they
What?
might.
I don't understand what like the film industry's deal is just like fucking up books. Like, can they like I don't know. It seems so easy to just
Because-
not mess it up.
See,
If you-
I like the idea of them creating movies in the book, like creating movies from books. That's cool,
Yeah.
right? But they fuck it up too often that they should just stop
Mhm.
and just create their own original stories.
Yeah.
It's the thing
I
is
agree.
that like the only it's I hate capitalism. The entire
God damn.
movie industry. Yeah, no, obviously that's kind of a joke, but the entire movie industry is like very very like we have to get money out of it.
Yeah.
And so old movies that were kind of made for the fun of it, like okay, Bill and Ted, right?
Yeah.
Something like that with that much heart like put into it will never get made nowadays because it's too much of a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
I think
And-
it depends. I feel like you have smaller productions like that still, but you don't have big scale.
You do have you don't have big scale.
They don't make light though.
What?
They don't make light. Like they
Like
don't
small productions
they
like
don't
that.
make
Oh.
it into the light like they know.
They don't make light. Yeah.
yeah.
That's a,
Straight
I mean,
to DVD,
depends.
bro.
yeah.
I love Bill and Ted.
Radical intro.
If you look up Artemis Fowl Butler, one of the in like the first 10 images, it's it's Kingpin from Spider-Man and
Dude.
the big buff guy from Fortnite.
No,
Are two of the first images that show
no,
up.
no. They have him
Thanos?
drawn in the comics, and he's comically large. This thing is so funny the way he looks, and like also it's like he's supposed to be Asian in the books, right? And they make him black in the movies.
Yeah, with white
Fine.
hair.
Damn, bro.
Like completely fine, but like
I'm
why
sorry,
remove
Derek.
the Asian representation to replace it with another? Like what was the point? Where's the idea? It's just because
Yeah,
there's
bro.
no big Asian people because we're all short.
Dude, they should have had Yao Ming.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's
like
so
that.
cool.
No. Butler's too agile for Yao Ming to do it. I think, unfortunately.
Oh man.
Look in general. Look at how he's drawn in the comics. He looks like a fucking JoJo Part 1 character.
Oh no, I'm seeing it right now.
You're seeing it right now.
Yeah.
Can I not? Did I not download the image correctly? What the hell? Hello.
Oh, I just saw that really cringy photo of Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh,
There's so many of
the
those.
meta one.
Yes.
What the hell? This is not an image file. Okay, I see. You know what? I'm not gonna search. I'm not gonna show you guys that image. It's
Does
not
he have a
coming up.
huge neck?
He's a huge.
Yeah,
nerd.
I'm looking at it. Wait, is his name actually Butler? Like his last name's Butler?
His last name's Butler. Yeah.
Okay.
He's not his butler. He's his bodyguard.
That's
Okay.
such cool character.
The family's called Butler. The Butler family. Yeah. Yeah. But it's so. I love the series, and I think it's a damn shame that they really fucked it up that bad.
I'm
'Cause
sorry your childhood has been hurt.
yeah, it was so bad. Oh my god. How do you manage?
Actually, no, being
that
serious.
bad?
That
Yeah,
does
no.
suck.
Jesus, man.
Man.
I don't think I've ever been hurt that bad by like them fucking up something I enjoyed as a kid. I think.
Avatar: The Last
No.
Airbender.
Okay, well, I mean, like, I didn't care about Avatar that much as a kid. I wasn't into it
makes
that
sense,
much.
makes sense. Well, oh yeah,
wasn't-
I bet you aren't into it now since you still don't appreciate good writing, huh?
Oh yeah, is it game on Keenan time? Nah, I'm not gonna game on Keenan.
What are you
Jazz
talking?
Jazz awakes from his slumber.
This is
Dude,
a
just
free,
shit on you
I'm
and then goes
always
back to
ready
sleep.
to give a free L to Keenan day by day.
It's odd.
No, I don't
These are
have.
rude.
I don't have anything to argue against Keenan
Neither.
with today. Yeah. Oh yeah, cause yeah, you guys were watching AOT earlier, and I was like excited because I thought you guys hadn't kept watching yet. So I was like, oh, they're gonna watch The Salt, which is like the best episode of the season, by the way, Derek. It's like the second best in the show. And I was like, I'm gonna get to watch this really cool scene, and I joined, and there were like 5 episodes past that, and I was so sad. I just left.
Yeah, I remember.
You
I
should have
was-
stayed for Onya Capone. He sounded awesome.
Oh, I still haven't listened to that.
Oh, fuck
I'll
you.
listen
Listen
to that
after
right
this.
now. I'll listen to Anya and Capone.
Yeah, no. So we listened to the dub because we're cultured. And the one black guy in AOT, Onya Capone, right? They got like the like this person who voiced him has the nicest voice.
Okay, he does
ever.
have a nice voice. I've just listened
God
to it.
damn.
Is the
it
all-
I,
So
now I
Allstate
have to
guy.
hear what his sub voice is, honestly, but
His
Oh,
voice is gonna
his
sound
voice is-
bad, dude.
I don't think it was at the time. I didn't notice it being particularly bad. I can look it up though.
This isn't a spoiler, Derek. Just watch it.
I'm assuming.
It-
Oh, okay.
It just asks like, "Why are you black?" and he just hits him with the gamer.
Oh, I
The
love
gamer
that so
response.
much, dude.
That was a good response. 10 out of 10. Solves racism.
Oh wow, I hate dubs.
Yeah.
His voice is nice. You have to admit it.
Here it comes.
Okay, so it is just an Asian guy. He is not, I don't think, of mixed race descent. but it's fine. He sounded fun in the sub at the time of me listening to it. So
Dude, I was excited to
Oh
find out
damn,
that
that
Halo...
guy is rolling up on your wife, dude. That guy's rolling up on your girl.
yeah. Okay,
I'm so
what were
excited
you
to see
saying?
Halo 3.
What were you saying?
Dude, Halo Infinite's gonna be on Game Pass. That's so
Oh,
excited.
yeah.
Now I only have to like spend just another $1.
It's
and
not
still
going to
play
be
the entire
another
game.
$1 for the second month. That's only for the first.
No, but I have this random coupon that came with my laptop.
Oh, okay. All right. Good for you, I guess.
Fuck yeah.
It's free. The multiplayer is free, but I guess for the campaign, I guess.
for the campaign. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna play the campaign.
Yeah, you
and
can beat
never
the
touch game.
campaign in a month, and then you don't need it anymore. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of correct, actually.
Yeah. It's gonna be a smart way to spend my money. Excited.
I don't know
I'm
if I
so excited
should-
for Halo Infinite in general, man.
I don't know if I want to pay $60 on launch day for campaign. We'll see. Because I don't want to watch someone play it either, because I want to play it on my own. But do I want to upfront pay $60 just for the campaign?
Simply.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think they're hoping to make a lot of money from the multiplayer Game Pass. I mean, like, not Game Pass,
Multiplayer,
like-
skins, and Battle Pass.
yeah. Really? Like, they're not doing the FOMO,
I hope so. I hope they make enough that they don't have to like they can like make it cheap, you know.
they're not doing the FOMO type of...
There so far it
thing.
seems like a pretty good way of doing things. I can't imagine they're going to make the Battle Pass very expensive, but I like the idea that they said that it's like, you can switch between which one you have active at any time. So like, with Call of Duty you have seasons, and when Season 4 ends and Season 5 begins, you can no longer acquire anything from Season 4. But for Halo Infinite, they want to have it so that you can always do any battle pass that you choose to have your progression go towards. And I think that's kind of
That is
nice.
such a
They
great
just
thing.
don't expire.
Yeah,
That's really great. That's really great.
and they wanted it to be gameplay specific, so it's just like you play game to get thing. The only thing that was like annoying in the beta was that the only way to like get the battle pass like XP was by doing the challenges. I
That
would
was
rather it just be play matches and you get XP, and then challenges are extra XP, and not like the only way you can do things. But
Is Warzone coming to Halo? What's that?
is
Halo 5?
Warzone? Oh yeah, you
Is
mean
it called-
you mean their game mode? I don't know.
Yeah.
Warzone.
I will play Halo if that's coming. That was by far my favorite.
Yeah, Derek.
my favorite.
For context, there was a Halo 5 game mode that was introduced in Halo 5 called Warzone.
Yeah, yeah.
And for viewers, I guess, it was a fun game mode. A lot of people liked it. So
It was kind of like a little bit of a mix of League of Legends, like kind of in the sense that like targets would spawn and you have to kill them before the enemy team kills them to get points. And the more points you had, you could
that's
summon better
true.
weapons and tanks and shit. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy
I
with
enjoyed
Halo
at least.
Infinite. Vanguard comes out in like 3 days.
That's gonna be the worst.
Oh,
thing
bro.
ever.
I keep seeing people excited for it on Twitter, and I don't know. I played the beta and got absolutely nothing. No
it's just
feeling.
caught. It's just
from
caught
it.
again. It's
Yeah,
like
but
I said-
it's less fun because normally I'm like somewhat excited. Like even
Like I said earlier,
yeah.
COD does this every freaking
'Cause
time.
there's
where they,
nothing new.
Where they release a really good COD, right? And then they release 3 more bad
and then
CODs.
3 more bad CODs.
And then they're like, "Oh, we're sorry. We'll do better. We won't make this mistake again." Then they release a really good COD, and then they release 3 more bad CODs. We're at the really, really bad one now. The next one should be good, I think.
Yeah, see, maybe my thing's psychological, because, like, normally, like, for Cold War, I knew I wasn't really excited for the game after seeing it, and yet when the beta was free, I was decently excited to be like, I'm gonna play this beta, and it's gonna be a new COD
how
game.
you can be excited about a COD game. After
But
you
yeah,
see it.
I don't know. That's just how it was. And then I didn't buy it at launch. I played the beta for Cold War and I had fun. But for Vanguard, it was like they announced it was World War II, and I was just like, wow. I was immediately unexcited.
No,
And
it's
then
like-
it never
it's
got
like
any
if I
better.
announced- If I was like Brawlhalla 2, like there's no way you can be excited for that. It's the
Right,
same-
yeah,
it's-
exactly.
It's guaranteed to be the same thing, but oh look at that! Instead of using the fucking M16, I can use the M1 Garand. Good job, have fun. Like what's the idea?
Those are the same guns, but
Right. But
I
yeah,
don't know.
exactly. And then
It's
for Vanguard, they like announced all this stuff that's like on paper good. Like they have like 20 maps at launch, which is like unprecedented for a COD game.
Oh boy,
and they
maps!
have like
but if I wanted maps, I would just play Sandstorm. Like there's
yeah, exactly.
There's just
And then
better
I
games than
played.
COD.
they're reusing an engine. That's why they have so much development.
Yeah, exactly. And then I played the beta, and the maps were the most like uncolorful, like unoriginal maps I've ever played, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, this is not enjoyable in
They're
any sense.
reusing the They're reusing the Modern Warfare engine, so it was easy for them to port over Warzone.
Yeah, and then
easier.
but they're like, and they're good World War II maps. They're just not fun. I don't know.
You know,
I got absolutely
It's
no
making
enjoyment out of
sense.
using a tin attachment PPSH on a map that looks like any other map from any World War II game ever created.
Yeah, it's like, oh wow, so exciting! I get to play the exact same game with slightly different guns because they're going to change the gun balance or something. I'll fucking bet they are.
Right.
But it's the same. It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
And like,
And then.
okay, yeah, sorry. At least with previous CODs, like you have something, you have a new engine, and it's like, it's not gonna be that. It's still gonna be COD. It's gonna be a first-person shooter in which you have a gun, you shoot people, and the time to kill is gonna be basically exactly the same. But at least the game's gonna feel different because like maybe the speed is different, the jumping mechanics are different, the guns work differently, like recoil patterns operate slightly differently. Cool. But this one's gonna be the same, isn't it? It's just gonna
you'd be
exactly the same.
surprised actually about the time to kill. They like when they
Really?
released fucking what was that?
I thought
what was
the
this
time to
COD
kill.
prior this?
I thought the really fast time to kill was kind of a COD staple.
When
No, it
when they released
depends.
Cold War, like they messed up the entire time to kill balance. It just doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah. Wait. I think it was beta for Cold War. Yeah. I think it was like. I don't know. There was at some point in Cold War's like release cycle that I was like, wow, this time to kill absolutely sucks. And then they like improved it, and it wasn't as bad.
No
But
offense,
anyway,
I want Call of Duty.
Yeah,
to die.
no, you're right in the sense, Derek, that Call of Duty always has like decently fast time to kill. But like, good God, the community complains about like the microseconds so much
Oh
of
my
like
god,
changes.
that's so
but
dumb,
which
dude.
is decently fair because I get annoyed by certain CODs having slower time to kill because I like fast TTK because I'm like a big Modern Warfare 2019 supporter. And
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2019 like divided the COD community because there was a bunch of people that like played COD for a lot of years that just hate Modern Warfare, and there's a lot of people like me,
That just
and I
love
played
Modern
it for a good number of years. I played it for like 8 years now or something. And I think it's great. I think Modern Warfare is like straight up one of the best Call of Duty games ever created. And I think
that
like
one was amazing.
Yeah, I feel like the innovation in it was unprecedented, and I think that like the people that don't like it are like systematically incorrect. But it's like a big like talking point of like whether you like that COD game or not. And it doesn't revolve around big things. Like they didn't make it's Call of Duty, so they didn't make like system changing updates. All they did was change the time to kill and introduce doors and like a few other things.
Doors.
So, but yeah, I don't know. COD Vanguard bad, Halo Infinite exciting,
Yeah, fuck, man.
Battlefield hopeful.
At least for games, we're kind of it's interesting. I don't know if you realize this. We're kind of entering like a phase of the ultimate version of each game. You know, Halo.
This is true
Infinite.
for the
Like,
ones
Halo,
that have come out.
like Halo's
Yeah.
done. Halo's you can't do more Halos after this. Like you can, but they
The
won't
ultimate
work.
version of COD.
You know, COD is on its own. Fuck COD.
Yeah, COD is
Yeah.
COD
Uh,
really hit its mark. I don't think it can improve past Modern Warfare.
Smash is done.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
This is the last
Smash
Smash
is
game
done.
that'll ever come out. You know, like Sakurai said that he's not doing any more
Yeah.
Smash games. This is it. This is done. And it's like, what next?
What next?
What's
I don't
happening?
know,
What's
but I'm
happening now?
Excited
Like,
and kind of upset at
It's
the
also
same
like
time.
League, Dota, and CS:GO. They're all kind of seeing their sunset. They're not dying by any means, but they're gonna be reduced to stuff like Diablo, where it's like
They're not getting any larger.
they're on the fringe. People still play them, but they don't gain player base. They only lose player base.
Yeah.
And I think like what now? What's happening now?
Innovation.
I
Is
don't
it-
know,
PUBG.
man.
PUBG Mobile.
Well, yeah, but it's one of two. It's either you innovate or we just see less games. But so far we haven't really seen less games. So
Yeah.
innovation seems like it's just gonna
And it's
keep
like-
continuing.
I feel like a lot of the games that are taking up like the mantle of the games everybody likes aren't AAA anymore. Like
It's
go
just-
back a second. Funky Friday. The fuck, that's the Roblox version. Friday Night Funkin'.
Friday Night Funkin'. Okay.
Deltarune.
Bad example in my opinion, but yeah.
Yeah,
I understand.
Deltarune.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, wait, oh fuck. There's some other ones I was thinking of that will slip my mind now. But it's like, is it just gonna? Are we gonna have an era of indie games only, and then we're gonna go back
Right.
to AAA? Because at least our generation has been born into a world where all the AAA titles have been made.
Yeah, it's just
There's
you're playing games that have been formulated upon for 15 years.
There's no
already.
games in our heads that are new. The only one
Yeah.
that's like being really new for me was like Risk of Rain. That's like,
I feel like yeah, I think this is somewhat true.
yeah. So like, what's next? I can't think of a new idea for.
I think
AAA
single
title.
player games.
Outer Wilds. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, I think there's
Single
gonna be
player
like a bunch of medium budget, like not AAA, but not like indie either.
Yeah.
Like the
No,
game that I
like-
saw earlier today that I was talking about, it's like a Chinese game, and so it's like I think like medium budget ones from that we haven't particularly seen developed games will slowly rise as like the AAA titles split and lose developers. They'll form into their own new studios that are like medium sized.
Oh yeah, on that aspect, it's like yeah. Like Overwatch is dying, and Overwatch 2 I don't think is gonna bring that back. Diablo.
Oh yeah, no. Overwatch 2
Oh
is so
god,
fucked.
Overwatch 2 is dead on launch.
Diablo is also dead. Unfortunately, sorry Diablo.
It's
the
okay.
I'm not as
entire-
familiar.
The entirety of Activision Blizzard is going down.
Right.
I think they're gonna turn into their own. I even think Riot's gonna do this. They're turning into like kind of like Devolver Studios because Bethesda's even started doing this too.
Where they
and,
source out to other games.
and where they
Bethesda's
where they
been
just start
doing
getting
that
money
for
to
years.
Yeah.
Bethesda's their
Bethesda have been
publishing
doing that
studio's
more-
massive. What?
more for years. What the Gearbox?
Yeah.
Gearbox
Gearbox has been doing that. And
Gearbox is kind of shitty though.
did you know Riot bought Hytale?
I don't even.
Oh
like
no,
Hytale is.
they invested in Hytale.
Like
What is
Hypixel
Hytale?
Hytale?
Hypixel Hytale.
Holy
Oh.
shit!
That's
You
cool.
know, it was a while. I think it was a little more than
Okay,
a year
really quick,
ago.
really
but
quick.
that means they have a lot of money.
We're
and
gonna
that means they're actually developing
we're
the
gonna
game.
take a sand check. Hey Tanner, are you still awake?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, Tanner
I've
just
been
hadn't
zoned out on my screen and listening to you guys rant.
I
I'm sorry.
checked Discord
Hey,
like
no,
20 seconds
listen.
ago to see if he was still in
Hey,
call. I thought
listen.
maybe he slipped away.
Oh,
No, that's
I've been
that's
here.
huge ups because now we know that it's easy to listen to us talk for like 20 minutes, right, Tanner?
Yes, but
This
okay,
is good.
okay. So I'm not the best. I could listen to any. If I can zone out, I'll just listen to anything.
That's good. Our plan
That's
is to
all
let
we
you
need,
zone
really.
out,
Also-
and then it earns me money.
Hey, wait. Do I get a cut? Wait, you're making money? Hold on.
No one gets a cut.
Yeah, you can have his cut of his 30 views that he got on the
we need
first
to do.
Let's
episode.
go.
Wait, we need
Give
to
me
do
that
our we need to do our
0.5
we need to do
cents.
our sponsored segment, dude. We need to do our sponsored segment.
Oh,
Just edit that in the middle.
We
Do
still
it now
don't
and
have
edit in the middle
anyone.
somewhere.
No, we do. Jesse said he would.
Wait,
be the
wait.
sponsor
Can you?
segment.
Can you? Wait. Can
Hold
we all do a little? Yay! And then whenever you say the brand name, we like all go yay! And like
Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah,
yeah. Okay, guys. Here, today's segment is sponsored by Jesse Wilson.
Yay,
Jesse Wilson said he'd pay me $5 if I just advertised him on his podcast. So if you're looking
Jesse
for a
Wilson, can we get a round of applause?
Can we
Yeah,
get a
let's go.
can we get a round of applause for Mr. Jesse Wilson?
and listen,
I'm
if,
the
you, if,
only
you're looking
person
for,
clapping.
if you're looking for a hot, eligible bachelor who has a stable job, Jesse Wilson is your man. Also, I'm not gonna make
put
him.
his Instagram on screen.
Yeah.
All of his handles.
Does he use Instagram?
I
don't know.
have no
What's his phone
idea.
number?
I'll ask him. Yeah, I'll put his Instagram on screen if I find it. Also,
Can we also put a picture of him on screen, the worst one possible?
I'll find like a picture of him from 6th grade.
like a six pixel image of him, maybe
Yeah.
from like 2 years ago, not even recent.
Yeah, absolutely. You owe me $5.
Jesse, we will be contacting you shortly.
Yes, I have a debt collector that I pay.
You may run, you will
$1,000.
not get away. There's nowhere you can hide.
Of course. I'm gonna hire a debt collector for like $100 an hour just so he can collect $5 from you.
Money moves, business is booming.
Business is booming.
Okay, we have concluded our sponsors.
Yay!
Let's go.
I know. Okay. When y'all were
Yes.
talking about something, you said something that I had something to say, but I didn't want to interrupt, and now it is gone. It lost in time.
Is it? We were talking about video games, not
AAA
innovating.
video games.
No, it was a. Oh God. You said something sucks, and I was like, "Hey, I know that."
AAA game. Oh,
Activision.
Vanguard. Vanguard.
No, it was a.
Oh, somebody else joined. Who's this?
It's
Kareem.
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 Turn on your.
Start
turn on your-
recording right now.
Start recording right now, and you can join in on the fun.
Oh, I thought we were done.
No.
No.
Did you stop
Oh,
recording,
okay.
Keenan?
No, I'm still recording.
Okay, good.
Never stopped.
Okay. Kareem can start his and join in. But anyway, back to Tanner. Was it
This is-
Vanguard?
No. It was a. Oh God. I just remember something sucks, and I. Oh no.
Overwatch 2?
No.
Diablo.
No. I think it was a company.
Activision
Activision
Blizzard.
Blizzard.
No.
Really?
Oh, Gearbox.
Yeah.
Riot Games.
Gearbox.
Gearbox?
Right,
Yes, Gearbox.
I gotcha,
Gearbox.
I
Here,
gotcha.
Wait. Okay, wait. If this is the brand, are they the brand that made Borderlands?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Because that's okay. So all right. Okay, now I know what I was gonna go off on. So my mom went to high school with one of the guys. He works for Gearbox, and he like worked on Borderlands. He was like one of
Yeah.
the main like I don't know what he did. He was like a
Was he a lead?
yeah, I think so. He overseed some part of Borderlands.
Oversaw, dipshit. Fuck you.
Oversaw,
Get out of my
whatever,
podcast.
But yeah, so that was I got like we went to their house a long time ago, and like this was like before I like played a lot of like video games, and so he was like, "Yeah, I made Borderlands." And I was like, "What's that?" And like now, like looking
rough.
back, I should have done. I would, dude. If I saw it, if I like got to see all that shit now, I'd be so hyped.
Yeah.
That's fair. Their
Yeah.
new
Well,
game
can you
looks
give me
exciting.
a free copy of Borderlands 3?
The Tina's Wonderland or whatever it's called looks kind
That
of
was
fun.
fun.
I watched the trailers. I will not
Yeah,
be
it was
buying it. No offense to the game. It's just like Borderlands isn't really my kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I get the appeal and their new.
It's a
little
looter
spin-off
shooter,
game
dude.
looks fun.
It's just single player Destiny.
Yeah.
But yeah, Derek. For
If-
context, they have a spin-off of Borderlands based on like
Another
this one
one.
character in Borderlands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one's like fantasy as well. So there's like swords
pretty
and other
cool.
kinds of combat, and it's like it looks fun.
Yeah.
If you ever find yourself with just you and 3 other friends, just
Oh.
and $5 to spend, just buy the Handsome Jack collection and play through it. It is the most fun you'll ever
It is
have.
Borderlands is so fun.
It
I
is
know.
so much fun.
Diego-
it is worth the $5.
Diego would always like just like go ham. He'd be like, "Dude, Borderlands so good," and I'd be like, "Yeah, okay."
It's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. And all the DLCs are like stupidly fun.
Yeah, I've heard.
Really?
The reason I don't like Gearbox, if I remember correctly, is this the right brand? There's another one with gear in the name, anyways. They operate mainly on console. Yeah, it's Gearbox. They were just really shitty with Risk of Rain 2. That's all I know.
Really? Wait, they
And
didn't make
oh
Risk
yeah,
of
like
Rain 2,
half
did
like
they?
the people.
Huh? No.
Go
They
ahead.
they were the console porters. So
Okay.
yeah. So
but
Risk
that
of Rain
never
2
got
was made.
finished, I assume.
No, if they finished it, but they were just like really bad about it, and there was just like rumors of them like trying to change stuff, and the devs would be like, no, and then yeah, I don't know. It was just irritating. I just remember
Half the
like
people.
everybody was mad about that.
Half
Right,
the
but
people
it's
that
like
worked
not on console, so did it not?
It is on console. What the fuck are you talking
Risk
about?
of Rain 2's on console?
Yeah, are you dumb?
How long has it been on console for?
Since like 3 or 4
Since
months
it-
after release, because it took 3 or 4
Yeah.
months for them to port it to console.
Oh,
even though
the
they said it'd be done in like a
full
week.
release was like a month ago. That's right, or not like a month ago, like a year ago. My
Yeah,
bad.
you dumb fuck.
All the updates are delayed on it, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I haven't. I've
It's
played
also
it-
on the Switch.
Yeah, raise your hand if you knew Risk of Rain was on console.
Me.
My hand is raised.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
raised.
Whatever, eat nuts. I haven't played. I've played it once since full launch.
No, I was joking because I didn't know that.
Yeah,
either,
why would I
'cause
know
would
You never played Risk of Rain, dude. Risk of Rain 1. Oh my god. Oh, I miss it.
We
I
did
tried
play
getting
Risk
Kareem
of
to
Rain.
play all the games that I play, but he's just such a fucking hard.
I
ass.
love
Get
Risk of
away.
Rain. We don't play it anymore because Derek like outplayed the game. I feel like. So
No, they just don't update it enough.
I don't. I forget.
Next
I own
update.
it.
Next update soon, Jazz. It's gonna be a paid DLC, and I'm gonna buy it.
I'll probably end up buying it.
I'll buy it for you if you can't. I'm gonna
I have
make
like
you buy
15 hours on Risk of Rain 2, but I always have fun playing it. I just don't ever play it.
Yeah, same. I always play. Oh, what's his name?
it. Bandit. It better be
No,
Bandit.
the
You're
guy,
a scumbag.
the big guy with the big arms that swings around
Grappling
everywhere.
hook, yeah,
Loader.
grappling
Of
hook.
course,
guy,
Loader.
yeah.
Everybody
Loader?
loves Loader.
It's
Oh.
it's just fun. Like everyone's taking the game seriously, and I'm just like swinging around like a dopey, like
They
dumb little idiot. I have no clue what
this-
I'm doing. I'm
this-
just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, no. Risk of Rain 1. The character designs were good, but they were all very. They were very one note. Like Loader in the Risk of Rain 1 was literally just like walk up and punch, and you press a button, you get 3 seconds of invincibility. Fun. Yeah. Risk of Rain 2, they played around the character designs a lot. It really shows you how far they come. Like Bandit. Have you unlocked Bandit yet,
Who are you talking?
No, I hardly play.
Tanner? Okay, Bandit is the greatest character of all time.
What did you do?
I mean, he plays the same way in Risk of Rain 1, but so basically, if you hit somebody in the back, it applies bleed, and it does a ton of damage. Cool. No, it doesn't apply bleed, my bad. If you hit somebody in the back, it crits, no matter what. It's pretty busted. You press shift, you go invisible. Cool. Your R is if you kill anything with your R, it resets all your cooldowns.
Whoa.
And your primary attack only has 4 shots until it has to recharge. So basically,
that sounds cool.
your game plan is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 shots, kill something with your R, resets your 4 shots, do it again. And it's like managing, like, and when you miss that R, you feel it because you don't get to use your primary attack a little bit, and you don't get your invisibility back again as well. It's like, yeah, it's really fun.
That's cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just whenever I have played the game, the other 2 people are like taking it semi-seriously, and I'm just like, guys, look, I'm Spider-Man with Loader. It's
This is
pretty
valid.
Yeah, this is that's me, the one that's taking it seriously. Must
Yeah,
sweat.
if you ever ask me to play that game, I will play, but don't expect anything too great.
Oh no. I say I
should
take it
play it
seriously, but I
sometime.
really don't. Like it's just a fucking romp. The game doesn't matter. It's fun.
Funny story. On my way back to
Where
my
were you?
apartment, right?
You're studying at Yosh.
I was studying
At Yosh, studying at
Yosh
Yosh.
with Yosh. Yeah. Anyway, so I was riding my bike, right?
Yeah.
Like I do when I'm studying. And like, so I see some kid that I know, and he had like earbuds in, so I didn't like call out his name or anything. I was like, I said
So
to
you
myself,
mugged him.
"Oh,
Go on.
yeah." No, I said to myself, "Oh, I know that kid." And then I promptly ate shit on the pavement in the middle of an intersection. I was like, sick.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I have a giant cut on my
see
leg
it?
right now. So that's sick.
You didn't.
No, he didn't.
You can make a ploy for him to
Still
notice
won.
you, so he could carry you all princess style.
Oh,
to your
yeah.
apartment. What a throw.
No.
dude.
Got a boyfriend.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun. I'm having a good time over here. What about you guys?
Oh,
You dodging
we're
bullets in your way from
I
Yosh?
ate shit as well recently. I had a soccer game just now that I got
Yeah.
back from, and the team we were playing, they're very, very mad that we were winning, and I was
Do you play
Yes.
soccer?
sorry, my bad. But
Okay.
this guy came up
Thank
from
you.
behind me and just like absolutely shouldered the shit out of me from the side, like blindsided me, and I
Right.
just ate shit on this turf, and like my entire forearms are just like completely like scabbed over right now.
See, I don't know how you could like take that. If someone did that to me while I was playing any competitive sport, I would like legit tear their eyes out. I have no.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
No.
Keenan's a,
Tanner,
Keenan's a
you
bad
don't
boy.
play for Lubbock
No,
High, right?
I hate on people wrong like
I
that.
do, yeah.
You do play
But
for
this
Lubbock High?
this is my first year like actually playing, so I'm not
fuck,
that
man.
great, but I'm improving.
I missed you.
rather
What the hell,
rapidly.
dude? You should have played in freshman year when I was there.
Do you play soccer too?
Yeah, I play soccer.
Am I missing something?
I was good at soccer.
Wait, oh my god, I didn't know that.
Yeah, coach loves me. He wants me to come back all the time. He's like, dude, come back. And
Really?
I'm like, sorry, coach. I have college to go to. Sucks to suck.
Is soccer an
Hell.
Australian thing?
Yes.
Soccer in Australia.
But soccer's a sport.
Soccer's a sport, by the way.
Guys, did you know soccer?
What
is-
Sorry,
did Keenan
you
just
can
say?
Oh, have you guys?
Like,
have you
big-
guys?
I'm saying, is that big in Australia?
Tanner, have you guys started doing the yo-yo test yet?
No. I don't know what that is.
That's a yo-yo test.
It's the yo-yo test.
Okay, that laugh makes me really worried. I feel as if it's something I
It
should
is
be worried for.
awful, dude. Oh my
What is the
God.
yo-yo test?
Every
Please enlighten
Wednesday,
me.
it's just a test in which you run, and that's it. And like,
Oh
Doesn't sound
god,
like
that
a
sounds like.
a
it's
yo-yo.
it's the
I
beep
thought
test
yo-yos were
on
supposed
like
to be
drugs.
fun, bro.
Oh,
the pacer
fitness
test?
gram.
No.
You mean
oh,
the
pacer,
Fitness
yeah,
gram
sorry,
pacer
my bad.
test is a multi-stage aerobic test.
The
As,
beep
all,
test.
as
Yeah, we
us
call it the beep
Americans
test.
would say.
Anyways, yeah, it's the pacer test on.
Yeah, because
it's
you're
the
Australian.
pacer test
too.
on steroids. It's like my highest score. This was like, I mean, Billy got like 22. My highest score was 14, and that's the same. That's the same
the
as
fuck is
Kelton
Billy?
and Cooper, I believe. So if you
Oh,
think of
wow.
Kelton and Cooper's limit, that's 14. Yeah.
Jesus.
14
Oh, the
what?
yo-yo test.
What is 14?
Is the yo-yo
14,
test the
that's
one with
just
the
like a joke.
recovery?
The recovery? No, you don't get recovery.
Wait, what did you
Sure.
say, Derek? 14-1?
14. That's just a score. Just 14.
So you just go as long. Do you get like a
Yeah, but,
punishment
like-
if you don't go as long as like he thinks you could?
Oh no, he doesn't care.
Okay, so like I could just like do technically I could just do like one and just not.
Oh, he would be mad then. You should try. It's
Okay.
fun. It's fun,
Yeah.
honestly. And every time I would push myself to my limit, and every single time after we would do it, I go to the back and throw up.
Oh
Yeah, we
god,
went
I
to
don't
the
know
gym.
how you
I
push yourself that
pushed
hard.
myself to my like absolute limit. I
could
started
never do
started
that.
at a 4 and I made it to a 14. So hey, I'm grinding.
Jeepers, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I just
Jeepers?
ironically said jeepers. Wait a
Good
minute.
golly.
Oh, cheapers.
Good golly,
Yeah,
fellas.
we're coming back to the good golly bit.
Please, can we not actually?
Too
Holy,
late.
holy guacamole, dude.
Oh god, I hate when
God.
people say that. It makes me go insane.
Oh god.
Does it make you go beast mode?
Average white
It makes me go
person. Shut
beast
up.
mode, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Having white person internet comes with this saying
Oh,
holy
cracker
guacamole.
internet. Yeah,
Crack.
Cracker
Oh.
internet. It's okay, we are white.
it's our word.
It's our word. Keenan and Kareem are
If I'm
silent,
white
dead
passing, can I
silent.
say that?
No, you can't.
You're not allowed to.
I'm craving waffles right now,
I'm
dude.
looking, bro.
You're
I
what?
want to get cake really badly.
As soon as we end this shit, I'm going to Market Street and buying like a fucking box of Eggo buttermilk waffles.
Oh
I
my-
just want
they're
cake
so
really
good.
badly.
Like
They-
fresh
yeah,
out of
Eggo
toaster.
buttermilk waffles are fucking insane.
Like some like I feel like they like every few months like a box will just like appear in my freezer. I'm like, oh, it's such like a treat. I'll just like open my freezer. I'm like, it's like a gift from God straight into my mouth.
Yeah.
Go waffles.
They're
Dude.
so good.
yeah, that's not how it worked at my house. My house, if I bought something, it was yours. If you weren't there when you bought it, you can't eat it. But like obviously, Kareem didn't pay attention to that. Nor did my dad.
Why the fuck would I,
My
bro?
Philly cheesesteak sandwich. That's why.
He's still mad about this
Oh,
Philly
you
cheesesteak
know,
thing.
How long has it
no.
been?
I
That I
heard
ate
about
like
this
4
story
years
like
ago.
maybe 1.5 years ago. So it has to be longer
Oh
than
my
that.
god.
Wait, okay,
It was like
retell the
2.5
story.
years ago.
Retell the story.
I ate a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. It turned out to be Keenan's, and he's still salty about
Is that
it.
all there is
reasonable.
to
That's
it?
it. That's it. I remember.
Oh, wow.
I remember talking with Keenan in robotics at some time, and he was just like, "Yeah, at least you're not like my brother. He ate my fucking Philly cheese sandwich out of my fridge." And I was like, "Yeah."
So
like,
pissed, just
how long?
so pissed.
How long ago was that? And he was like, "Oh, it's been like a year." That was like second year of robotics.
He's like,
not
yeah, we were like 7.
that was like my sophomore year. That's when that was. That's
But
like
he
2
knew
years
it was mine. That's the thing.
Stop
He
fucking-
knew.
Yeah, I don't give a
Still
fucking
mad.
shit, Keenan. I don't
Keenan is
care.
Still mad about it.
Like, I
Me
don't
and Keenan are gonna be like
care.
lifelong friends. We're gonna be like having a couple. Well, I'm gonna be having a couple beers at the bar with him. He's gonna have his own fucking orange juice. We're gonna be we're gonna be like 45 years old. We're gonna be like reminiscing about our past. And he's gonna be like, remember that time you guys bullied me for liking Dub? Yeah, fuck you. Then he's gonna murder me in cold blood.
Yeah, I'm God. Keenan's gonna like 4 years from now. Keenan's gonna be like, Josh.
Yeah, Keenan likes
fucking
Dub,
actually
so
did."
I think we should kick him from this.
Yeah,
I mean,
sub
yeah,
only,
please,
sub
like,
only
like fucking
watchers.
buttermilk.
How about
fucking
we kick
waffles.
all of us from the podcast right now?
That's actually a good idea.
Do you want it?